Um, I am not used to being on my phone live, but I had some stuff going on in the background of my computer, so wanted to make sure to take care of that without it affecting the live. So if you are on here, let me know. I can see the chat. I am actually going to. Oh, I got it. Huh? All right. Hello, hello. I don't know if I disappeared for a second, but I needed to switch out of the app real fast. I am definitely not used to being on my phone for lives, but it was the best way to do it today. How is everyone? It is Friday, TGIF. Day has definitely been a weird day, but not a bad day. Beaky, hello, how are you? I got all sorts of stuff going on in the background on my computer, so just hopped on the phone. Oh, and one thing I need to do. Um, mm, mm. What is that? No. Vicky, it's Friday, so it's a good day. What brings you on here at this time? Seems a bit random. Yeah, I wanted to be a better prepared and have a heads up. I just did not know what day or what time I would be able to hop on live. It's just been one of those weeks where normally I would have a lot more time to go live, and I knew I wanted to go live at least twice. So this was the opportunity I had, so I hopped on it. I don't know if I read that out loud. I tried to. So what brings you on here at this time? Bit random. Jeff Walk. Hi Jinx from England. It must be my birthday. Oh yeah, so it is. Oh, well happy birthday. Are you doing anything cool over the weekend or today? How yeah, are you doing anything? I don't really do much for my birthday usually. Not because I think birthdays are not because I'm against birthdays, but I just try to keep them chill for the most part. Unless my friends are like, "Hey, come out." I'll be like, "Okay." But I don't make plans. Shopping, nice. Just at the supermarket. Hey. Beaky, you're playing the YouTube algorithm. Well, I mean, I guess it works too because apparently the mobile lives are treated differently, so that's interesting. Bella Boo says, "You're really pretty. Thank you." Yeah, Beaky, it's interesting. It definitely helps people see the channel and me that haven't followed me before. So that's interesting. But I had not planned to do it on my phone. I originally wanted to do it on my computer, but I got stuff going on and I didn't want it to mess with the live. So I do want to say something that has been on my mind, and I haven't been able to do much about it with channel wise. But yesterday, so Avery Seed, hi there, how are you? Where are you coming from? I have a few things to do before I forget, but the sorry. So yesterday, well, the night before, I guess, there was a new, this sounds dorky probably, but it is my life. It is me. There was a new NSYNC song released, well, officially today on Justin Timberlake's album called Paradise. And they sang together on stage for the first time, let's see, Wednesday night. And it'd been 10 years since they sang together on stage together. And they have talk of like doing more, but Justin has to get through his launch of the new or the new album and tour. Anxious Rat, I just found your channel today. Hope you're well. Thank you so much. How did you find it? Like what artist? Anxious. Beaky, we haven't had a jigsaw puzzle update for a while. How's it coming along? It has not been touched because Kiddo has not been in the studio, and I have a feeling if I went and tried to work on it, and then he came in, he'd be like, "What?" He'd probably just take it apart, honestly, if he's that's how that goes. But bear with me 1 minute. I want to do something. I have all sorts of. I'm multitasking right now. I have a message here that I cannot translate for some reason. The mobile app doesn't let me. But hello to you. I would love to know what the translation of that is. Anxious says, I found you through your voice play reaction on Nothing Else Matters. Nice. That was my first hearing them. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I chose that one too because I knew it so well. I'm a very, very big fan of the song. And oh my goodness, they are fantastic. There will be some voice play and chat or voice play and Jeff reactions probably within the next 2 weeks. Well, thanks for hopping in and saying hi, Jeff. Walking home now with shopping bags, good or shopping stuff. Good to say hello. Bye. Have an awesome day, Jeff. Gay, hello. How are you? I'm multitasking right now, hence the reason I'm on my phone because it's been an interesting day. So I had to publish one of my clients' podcasts. So I just hit publish on that. Now I'm like trying to, trying to multitask. I have a video that I want to upload. Actually, it'd be curious. Angry Brit, I'm from UK. It's wine o'clock for me. Nice. Have a sip for me. What kind of wine? I don't really drink wine, but I'm always up for you taking a drink for me. I'm a whiskey girl. Bobby. Is it Bobby or Booby? Hello. Hi, Patty. How is everyone today? I'm trying to get not so much glare on my glasses. I'm also multitasking, so bear with me. And I have, okay, so it's cheap bread from West France, but tastes good. Hey, that's what matters. I'm going to, I'm going to put out a little chat here. Anxious, can't wait to see more of your videos in the future, but I hope you have a good day today. Thank you. I hope you have a good day today. Are you going to hang out on live or do you have stuff to do? Anxious. Angry Brit Rayner, 100%. I'm not sure what that means. Beaky, this may have been asked before, but not by me, so here goes. How long have you been an audio nerd, and how did you get into it? Very, very good question. I love talking about this. Patty said, "Oh, the new perspective." Yeah, I have a lot going on my computer, so I opted to do it on my phone, which is really strange for me. um, but it's also apparently good for the algorithm. Um, so yeah, for that. Angry Brit says, "You got a great smile. Thank you." Oh, Rainer is me. Okay, I didn't see you. Oh, okay, I see you now. I didn't keep up. Rainer, it's wine plus 1 o'clock in Germany. Well, thanks for hopping in, Rainer. I know, right? I hate it. It's probably because I moved it maybe. Does it sound weird now? The problem is it's like sitting up and the frickin', I'm pretty sure the speaker, or yeah, no, not the speaker, the microphone is like, it's basically standing on the microphone, which is really annoying. Okay, Gay says, I want to know how you got into the audio stuff too. All right, hold that thought. I need to do something real fast. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh my goodness. I am having a difficulty here. What the heck? Oh my gosh. All right, that should not have been that difficult. Oh, really? Check out. My gosh, you guys, I'm failing here. This is annoying, actually. Oh my god. Okay, I need to redo something. Okay, so anyhow, I can talk and try to do. Let's see. Not Nathan, are you Muslim? I am not. Interesting question. Beaky, come on, really? How many Muslims do you see wearing flannel? Oh my God, Beaky. Euro, I'm from Finland. Nightwish brought me to follow you. Heating my sauna, having a good beer. It's early evening here. Very nice. That's a nice Friday evening. Patty, with Italian ancestors, there is a greater chance that she is Catholic, but I don't know. Yes, I grew up Catholic. Do not practice it anymore. But yes, I grew up Catholic. Anyhow, audio background while I'm figuring out other things. So, it started really early on. my love and passion for music started when I was 12, and I'll go dive deep for those of you who have not heard this. It's deep, so just FYI, it's what it is, but it is who I am and why I do what I do. Um, my passion for music and like my obsession with the details of it all came around when I was about 12, because when I was 12, my brother was 18 and he passed away in a car accident. Um, and music was what got me through. And it was definitely one of those things where I didn't know what it was. I hyper focused on like listening to all the details of what was going on with the tracks. And I was also I was also in band. I had just recently started band. It was sixth grade, so I'd been in there for a year. And I played saxophone all through high school, but I was never really good at it. Like, I knew how to read music, I knew how to play, but I didn't know how to play well, and I wouldn't have been able to like improv or solo or anything like that without music. So I was like, and I couldn't sing. I would love to be able to sing, but I was like, I am not meant for being on the stage, but um, I wanted to be part of the industry and work on music production. So I found a school near me that had what's called a music technology degree. And the first year, did not have a good I didn't have a great GPA in high school. I never took an SAT or ACT. For those of you in U.S., I don't know if that's what type of test they have for other countries, but I never took those like big tests that like are expected to be taken for college. What I did do was went to my community college for a year while I practiced perfecting like the saxophone, because at the time when I graduated, the school that had the music tech degree, you had to have a music bachelor, or a music, what is it? Bachelor of Music. Is that right? Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music. Degree, meaning I had to play the saxophone and audition via the saxophone in order to get in the program. So for a year I practiced and everything. And then after I went to the community college for a year, I kept in touch with the school that I ended up going to. And by then they had a Bachelor of Arts, or it wasn't a Music of Arts or whatever it was. It was a bachelor versus a music degree. I did not have to play the saxophone. So got into music tech, learned how to do music production, also learned about sound design and editing for film, media, all that. And that's ended up what I fell in love with. But it's been over 15 years since I graduated, and prior to me working on podcasts, which is what I do now, I did a lot of live work, working at conferences, working at festivals. So like conferences for like, people, setting up a stage with a podium and multiple microphones and that kind of thing, or a festival where you're setting up for bands. I did a lot of live stuff prior to deciding to create my company, Jinx Media. And at first, I was doing voiceover. And then editing it and sending it out to clients. That's how Jinx Media started. And then I was like, I'm not a voice actor, but I love knowing my clients and knowing what their message is and making sure that the audio sounds awesome. So how can I make those things happen? And I fell into podcasting. All right. So that's my little story. I apologize for my speakers being weird because I'm touching my phone again. Let's see. Let's see, one beer in the sauna, once in the break. 110 degrees Celsius. So, like, what is that Fahrenheit? I don't know. Roger, Chance, hi. How are you? Are you functioning okay today? Rainer says, what a coincidence. We have 5 or 12 viewers as well. Juan Carlos, hi. Abel Pintos, Edavino, live River Plate, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Is a request from you. I actually have that listed on. I do remember seeing you on lives previously, and I do have that written down. I just, it just took me. It's taken me a while to get to everything. Naton. I don't know how to say the name. I'm going to say Nathan because that's what my American ADHD brain wants to say. He says you are a beauty. Thank you. Beaky, was most of your learning through on-the-job training or your course? So degree was a 4-year degree, and actually portion of that degree was at a school, a small school in a small city called Chillicothe here in Ohio, but where people came from around the world, literally. Now, in regards to my class, it was a 60-person class for this, again, this is like a section of my degree that we were there for like 8 weeks. I had my roommates. There were 60 people in the class. There were 3 of us that were girls. And my roommates, one was from Alaska, one was from Hawaii. And I was the local girl. That was a really cool experience. But anyhow, the most hands-on experience I got was those 8 weeks at Recording Workshop in Chillicothe, because at the school, at the university, they were still building up this degree. So their studio rooms were just old classrooms where they put the gear in, but not built as studios. So we had the gear to work on and learn on. But a lot of the experience came from the portion when we went to the recording workshop, where it's like you have lectures that you listen and learn on, but I'd say 70% of it, if not more, is in the studio doing all the things. And that's where I really dove deep into learning about sound design. And that's what I ended up, I wanted to go into music production and mainly live music production. And then just fell in love with the sound design stuff, which is like adding effects or doing post audio production where, say, I think it's like 70%, say like in a movie, like 70% of the dialogue is re-recorded in the studio after it's been filmed. So that's one of the things that's done post-production. Then I did have a internship at a local large production company that did live shows. So I was working like 40 hours for credits, doing live, setting up stages and a little bit of mixing here and there. I've always been more of an A2, which is like someone who does the setup, helps with sound check, make sure everything is placed right, make sure everything's working, and if something is not, I run on stage and switch out cables and that kind of stuff. Ironically, I never ended up getting deep into mixing because mainly I would get in my head and didn't have the confidence in it, honestly. But I loved what I was doing, even in that realm. Apparently someone just messaged me. Oh my goodness. And she's probably going to message me like 4,000 more times. Mikey B says, hi, Gina. Hi, Mikey. Rainer says, happy birthday to Jeff Walk. Patty. 110 degrees Celsius equals 230 degrees Fahrenheit height. So Rainer says 32 plus 198. Wow. So it's 11 times 18. That is, I had no idea. Juan Carlos, the warning, actually, that should be coming early next week. Patty, I still struggling with the room environment in terms of sound for recordings. Small house from the 17th century equals small low rooms. Yep. Lots of things to absorb sound. Help. Carpet, curtains, furniture that's not like wood or metal. Well, wood actually works, but more so with fabric. Blankets, pillows. Mikey says it's a bit weird on my phone. It's like a TikTok stream, which it is. I am on my phone because my computer's doing all sorts of other stuff right now. Struggling with the room environment. Mikey, not landscape, and I can't follow the chat room properly. Well, I'm not sure about the chat. I don't understand how that works. And I've never actually been on someone's live that's on a phone like, oh no, I have. I seem to, when I was on my phone, when someone else was live on their phone, I was able to catch up with the chat. Patty said, Finnish sauna is quite hot. Yeah, that's wild. Okay, I guess so, Patty. But 230 degrees Fahrenheit is above boiling point, right? Mikey B, saunas are great. Not so keen on the cold plunge pools. I would totally do the cold plunge. I've never done them before, but I would totally try it. Mick T says, cheers again, kinky cheeks. Check out Northern Boys. Give it to me. That one I haven't heard. What are they? Like, what do they do? Or if I have heard them, I forgot. Mikey B, it's okay. I'm adapting. I am too. I am too. Okay. There we go. Okay. Again, bear with me. Multitasking over here. It's a whole thing. All right, I finally pinned my little message. It says, if you love what you see and you want to support in a big way, check out all the ways to support and donate to the channel at my link tree, just so you know. Went ahead and pinned that, so it's up front. Also, don't forget to hit like and share if you can. Beaky, a hobby of mine is editing. I'm self-taught in Premiere Pro only to a basic level. It's both frustrating and time-consuming, but worth it in the end. Yes, it's funny because that, like, the frustrating and time-consuming for me is like what I love. Like, it's not frustrating to me. It's such a nice way to hyper-focus for me. And that's why people pay me to do what I do, because they don't want to do it. Mick T says they're UK granddad rappers with a twist. Well, just being granddad rappers is a twist. Okay, I got that done. I got my clients thing published. Now, Patty says boiling point is no problem in a real Finnish sauna. The heat is at the top. The tub with the water is at the bottom. And when you put the water on the hot stones, it evaporates away. Or evaporates anyway. That's fascinating. McT, keep smiling. It suits that shy face of yours. Love the reactions. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, McT, for the 10. I appreciate you. Kind of like that, yeah. Thank you, thank you. That makes my heart happy. Kinky cheeks, that cracks. I love that. Patty, I don't forget the birch branches for whipping. What? Beaky, Pete and Boss, granddad rappers, you will be surprised and fall in love with them. Mikey B, Ray, said before, first independent black female artist to win a record-breaking and Brit Awards, Grammys, more than Adele. So, are you saying Mikey, Ray, and then said before is the song, or did you say? Are you saying did you say that before? Gay says that's interesting to know, Patty. I agree. Oh, all right. I need water. I forgot my water. I really wanted to upload some. I might not be on here much longer, you guys. Because I'm realizing what time it is. I have a freaking unexpected doc appointment. I'm fine, don't worry. At 2:30. And I drive there. It's not super close. And I really want to get this thing uploaded. Okay, so question. I reacted to Ren's new the retake of Nas halftime. And I reacted to Aurora Runaway. So both of those are recorded. I want to do it on separate days to help spread it out. Well, part of me would love to just upload them both today, but it'll be smart to spread them out. Trying to decide which one I want to do first. Patty, you really are prettier with the better camera on your phone. Well, thank you. Yes, eventually I'll have a better camera set up for you guys. But yeah, my webcam right now is awful. Gay says Aurora. A versus R. I'm excited. I mean, she'll be that'll be a first reaction for her. And that was I thoroughly enjoyed. Ren is getting a lot of reactor hits right now, and people might not be so quick to look at another. It's very true. I figure even if I do it, um, even if I put it tomorrow, it'll be a little after. Mikey, Ray, you missed my comment. I saw your Ray comment. I was trying to figure out if it was if you were trying to tell me what song to do for Ray. Yes, I saw that comment, Mikey. I saw. I got you. I even asked about it because I wasn't sure if you were trying to tell me a song, a specific song for her or for them. I um and what I'm saying is I have two recorded reactions already, so I wasn't sure which one would be good to put out. I was getting opinions on which one to put out first. But I did write the Ray down. YouTube streams. Okay, so Ren was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and bear with the lighting too. It's going to change all sorts. Mikey says the whole album is fantastic. Excellent. So I don't know if I read the message from Patty. Pete and Boz are really good. I listened to some songs from them. I added them to the list, the ever-growing, fantastically ever-growing list. Gay says, "What's Ray's most popular song?" Gay says, "It's always a good place to start with a new to the channel artist." In regards to like the best song or the most popular. What time is it? It's almost. I think I might like as much as or. I have to edit this. I have to edit this before I put it out. Beaky says your incoming message alert sounds like a bottom burp. I know, it's so bad. And I can't, I mean, I guess I could yeah. I could turn off vibration, but I know, it's definitely a learning process. Yeah, sorry, I paused myself. Most reactors react to Oscar-winning Tears live at the Royal Albert Hall with full orchestra and gospel. Really? Tears live, Royal Albert Hall. That sounds amazing. Patty says, I would like to lend you my camera and lighting setup here, but that's a bit far away. Yes, no, I wouldn't. No, I eventually things like I said in my very first video, I just started this with what I got. It is not what I want in regards to quality wise, but it's what I got, and I wasn't going to stop myself from doing it. So eventually, yeah, things will change. I'll also eventually have freaking thumbnails with words on them too. Okay, so I gotta do this work because I still gotta edit this video that I recorded yesterday. Do you guys want to just chill with me while I do that? I'll probably be super focused. And it's best for me to edit with my headphones on so you guys wouldn't be able to hear what I'm doing. But maybe just hang out with me while I work. Thoughts on that? I'll still be able to keep track of the thing. Rainer, have you already decided which Love Bites song to follow? I have not. And I probably have written stuff down, but I have not looked at Love Bites again, not because I don't want to, but just because I know I have a massive list of things that I have not reacted to yet. Thoughts, suggestions, Rainer? You may have like, I'm sure that people have already given me suggestions, but I don't have them down and I can write them now. Rainer, which direction do you want? God, I forget. Okay, so live. Content videos. I'm like, I gotta think back. Okay, so I saw Empty Day, Empty Daydream live. Did I see anything else? I think that was the only thing. Yeah. Ooh, yes. Yes. Edge of the World. There we go. That's we're gonna leave it at that. Edge of the World. Wait. Okay. Rainer, Edge of the World is for Ray. Or are we talking about Love Bites? No, we're talking about Love Bites. Sorry, I am a mess. Love Bites, Edge of the World. And then Mikey says you're going to love it. She's even better stripped back. Okay, so now you're talking about Ray. ADD brain is catching up. Okay, so Love Bites, Edge of the World. Ray, Tears, live. Mikey says you're going to love it, but she's even better stripped back. Tiny Desk concert, 4 tunes is amazing. The guys can check that out. Seriously, she's up there with Ella, Billy, Nina. That's awesome. Is that how you say? Rainer, but you can go thrash, power, speed, rock, whatever. I love the idea of the opera in Prague. Yeah, Rainer says just ask if you have questions. I've heard them all. All right. Right, she says, I'm fine with that. I assume you mean working. I'm gonna go ahead and work then. And then I gotta hop off like probably at the latest 1:45 my time, which would be in about 40 minutes. Do, do, do. If you ever wonder why my lighting changes constantly, it's because I have like I don't know if this is like I don't know what exact size of TV it is, but my computer monitor is a TV. So that's part of one of the biggest issues. So like the first three pieces of hardware that I'm going to change are my webcam, and then I'm going to switch out my big TV for two widescreen monitors made for computers. Right now, I am looking up. Messing with my glasses. Oh my god. Looking up how long it takes to get where I need to go. Mikey, Ray better than Adele, bit like Amy Winehouse, but raps. Nice. Yeah, I thought you lived above a nightclub. No. Oh, let's see. How long does it take? $20. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll hop off here at 1:45, which is a little less than 40 minutes. Patty, the best to add a small, inexpensive softbox to the camera as lighting. Yes. And the thing is like I know all the things, I just don't have the stuff. Gay said, going to leave in a few. Want to see if there are new reactions to the Marco Tara song. Always like to help those algorithms. Excellent, Gay. Enjoy. Hope you find some awesome ones. I'm sure there are plenty. I'll be right back. Hydration is key. All right, I'm going to go into work mode, but I'll keep an eye on the chat because I just don't want to leave yet. Bear with me, it's going to make noises. Okay. I hate this. I do not like that y'all can see this lovely, horrible ceiling, but it is what it is. Okay, I need to turn that off. So yeah, I'm editing the recording I did of a reaction for Aurora Runaway. And that's what will be uploaded eventually. I don't even know if I'll be able to upload it before I leave. Today has been a weird day, but I was determined to go live. Mike B says, do your stuff. I appreciate you all. If we want to see a beautiful ceiling, we have to go to the opera. Pretty much. Where's all the deadening tiles? We've got, okay, now my ADD is like, okay, so those panels, those are sound absorbing. The curtains are blackout curtains, super thick. They help absorb sound. Then we've got those panels, and then behind, it's not, in front of me, there are square panels like that. So every wall or every portion of the room has some form of absorption. I did what I could in the space that I have. It's not ideal. Like, it's not a truly ideal studio room, but it was the office space that was available and the place that I wanted, and I made it work. Mikey B, I've got blackout curtains, but they're for sleep. I mean, yes, but they're nice and thick and very good. That whole wall is windows, which is not at all ideal for a studio. So just had to make it work. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide if, like, I put in the background what I'm hearing in my headphones. Actually, I probably don't even have to listen to my, but then, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a preview, but you're not seeing it. I don't know. I can't decide because it's got to be boring for you to just be here in my silence. Vicky says 10K sub upgrade, maybe some RGB lighting. I also want, that sounds like a fantastic job. Also, idea. Also, I want to get up lights in either purple, blue, or mix. Like, I want to have up lights across this back wall. Oh, Patty, thank you. It'll come in time. I'm not trying to rush nothing. It comes when it's it'll, the ability will present itself when it's time. I know, I'm ADD. It's okay. I did take my medicine today, so at least there's that. Vicky, rushing never ends well. That is so very true. You see the weird ass faces I make. Yeah, I mean, you see the weird faces I make as I react, and then the working faces are even more special. Hmm. As I'm doing little transitions. So, guys, what else do you listen to in terms of music besides the usual suspects that brought us here? So, yeah, thank you, Patty, for starting up conversation with everyone in the chat. So, anyone who is on, hop in if you can and answer, because I'm curious too. Um, oh, this is amusing. You know, I keep a lot in my videos, other than the fact that when I repeat myself, either a million times or when I say something, I'm like, nope, that's not right. Like, as in little intros or transition kind of things or whatever. So it's kind of funny because end up cutting like very small things out that just are not helpful. And I'm laughing at myself due to due to a few of the things that I just edited out. Just like me trying to make sense of things. Mm. Aurora, man, super cool. B says, I listen to all kinds of random music. In this stream, I have just listened to two older tracks, Portugal, The Man, Feel It Still, and Wiggle featuring Snoop Dogg. Patty, in every genre you can find good music, but I think we all have some preferences. Mike Holmes, hello, how are you? Yeah, my listening habits are pretty eclectic, and with today's music getting more eclectic by the minute, I was just listening to some Bloodywood, a folk metal band from India. Nice. Patty, I love folk metal all over the world. I had a chance to read everything. Mike Holmes, yeah, it's not about genre. I agree. Find better and worse music in every genre. I don't tend to listen to a lot of country, but I'll listen to Roy Clark play guitar anytime, as an example. Patty asks, Mike Holmes, country, do you know Colter Wall or the Dead South? I'll say I don't know those names. Mike Holmes says, I know the Dead South, they're pretty good. Mike also says, I'll check out Coulter Wall. Mike Holmes says, yeah. Mike Holmes says, are you familiar with Devin Townsend? Hell yes. Actually got to meet him at a Gear Fest at Sweetwater years ago. Devin Townsend is amazing. Super cool dude. Judas, what am I? Guy from Dream Theater is also really cool. But yes, Devin Townsend, absolutely amazing. The Devin Townsend project is fucking fantastic. I I went to one of his lectures. Like he had not really a lecture, but he had a, I don't even know what to call it, but it was at a thing called Gear Fest at Sweetwater in Indiana. And they don't do those live anymore. But anyhow, I got to see him do his thing, and he talked about all sorts of things. I mean, this was years ago, so I can't remember details. And we got to just say quick highs, like as everyone was stepping out. Another one that I met during that time, when they would have live Gear Fests, was, why am I having blank? The guy from keyboardist from Dream Theater, and I don't know why I'm having blank. He was amazing. I also got to meet Mark Holcomb from Periphery. He signed my guitar because I have the Mark Holcomb signature PRS. That was all at Gearfest at different years. Also my biggest engineer, like idol, I guess you would say, Sylvia Massey. She's worked with like Prince, Tool. I mean, her list of people she's worked with is massive. But I got to meet her. She was amazing. Jordan Rudess, yes. Patty, strapping young lad, great musician. Mike Holmes, yes. Jordan Rudess, he is amazing. We actually like got to get a picture with him. He was really cool. Beaky, I need to step away. Have fun, all. Stay safe. And if you can be good, be careful. Thank you for being here, Beaky. Oh, if I can't be good. That makes more sense. I gotta be good. I gotta get back into mom mode later today. You guys, I'm not gonna finish editing this. It's my own fault. I had a later start than I expected. Then I really was hoping to get this doctor's appointment done like early in the day, and of course that wasn't an option. Today did not go in any way, shape, or form as planned, and I was like, damn it, I'm going live somehow. Mike Holmes, Rudess is unbelievable. Yes, he is. For some reason, I bet you had a link there and it did not show. It's not showing it right now. Mike Holmes Yeah, that's him popping up on Drumeo, and it was amazing. I follow him on like Facebook, Instagram, all the things, and he'll do random live performances on the piano or on the synth. Such a cool human. I recommend the band Periphery to check that out. I think they're more of like a prog style, if you haven't heard of them. I don't know what they would be considered. I also haven't listened to them in a long time. Oh, Mike, I love Periphery. Excellent. Yeah, Mark Holcomb. Um, he's a really cool human too. Patty, but for drums, I'm full on El Estepario Siberiano. I did not say that properly, the first one at least. I should have been able to, though. Wow, my vocals are stupid low in this mix. Yeah, I called Periphery's prog. That's what I thought. It's been a while since I've actually listened to them, but they are one of my favorites. I mean, I got the Holcomb signature PRS, so. Mike says Siberiano is hard to describe how next level he is. I don't know a whole lot about drummers. All I know is that the one drummer that I know the name of, other than Neil Peart, which is rest in peace, and I'm so glad I got to see Rush. I saw them on the Time Machine tour. That was freaking fantastic. Totally side note. But drummer wise, I don't know much about drummers. I do know Luke Holland, who is currently plays with all sorts of people, but the main drummer for Falling in Reverse. Freaking robot of a drummer. Patty says yes. Mike Holmes saw Rush 12 times. Nice. I'm so glad I got to see them. And that Time Machine tour was badass. And I loved that the Paul Rudd and Jason Segel from I Love You Man. Like little intros and like random videos from them. That was fun. Mike Holmes slapping the bass. That I Love You Man is one of my very favorite like comedy movies ever. I could watch that movie over and over and over. Paul, I very much, I had a word and I very much, I don't know what I lost my word. I'm very similar. I feel very similar to Paul Rudd. And anyhow, I love Paul Rudd because he's so wonderfully awkward. Patty bass Charles Bethaud. What where would I hear that Charles? Mike Tal Wilkenfeld. Jeff Beck, okay. 5 minutes. Just Mike Holmes says there's a session at Ronnie Scott's with Tao playing with Jeff, and I think she's 16 at the time, and playing like an old jazz master. That's fantastic. Patty, yes, there are a lot of really good female bass players on the road now. She is one of them. Oh, there's a big gap in my video that I have to edit out. That's funny because I got sidetracked and was like reading lyrics and stuff. Oh, 2 minutes. I cannot say your name, but I'm going to say B. Hello, I came across the channel by accident. What are you talking about? Well, right now, unfortunately, I'm working and editing a reaction video, so it's very boring here. I was just hanging out, talking about being Friday earlier, and then in like a minute, I have to get off live because I have a doctor's appointment. But talked a little about my background as an audio engineer, been doing it for 15 plus years, that kind of stuff. Was doing a lot of live audio, concerts, conferences, things like that. And now I do podcast production, recording, and editing, as well as audiobook editing and recording and voiceover for commercials, sometimes myself, sometimes other people. And just been talking about music and stuff. one thing I want to say is uh, my teenage self, and really my adult self too, because I've been following them all these years, even though they were quiet for 23. NSYNC had just dropped a new song, brand new, full on NSYNC song, where they harmonize, do all the things like, and they performed together on the stage for the first time in 10 years. On Wednesday night. So that was one of my little dorky things that I felt the need to point out, because that was kind of one of my first bands that I really started paying attention to production wise. So even though they're pop and everyone loves to give a hard time, boy bands a hard time, they have a special place in my heart, and it's cool to see them and hear them coming back. So that was I don't even know if anyone on here was on early enough to hear that, because I had said that early on. Let's see. Yeah, Mike Holmes, happy doctor visit. Thank you. Yes, Patty says music from all over the world, because I have so many awesome followers from literally all over the world. Mike Holmes, Vinny Coliuta is on drums for that session, so Tal is having to keep up with a jazz great and killing it. I recommend Googling it up. Patty says, I'm primarily a bass player myself. Mike says, I used to play bass for a band, but I'm a hack. Mike Holmes says, I've also played like probably when I was 8. I never, and I've always just noodled around, and that's been like 30. Having a guitar nearby or holding it and you know, strumming strings, and I would never call myself a guitar player, but I thoroughly enjoy them. Patty, I was all training. Mike Holmes, oh, I should be training? There's my issue right there. LOL. All right, it is time for me to go. Thanks for hopping on here, guys, with me. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Sending lots of love. Hope you have a good weekend. And I suck at saying bye, so I just gotta cut the cord. Have a good one, guys. If I could figure out how to end this, okay. There we go. Bye.